Is Bradley Abner. Case number is 26CR43581. Mr. Abner is present today with his attorney, John Ashai. The state is represented by Brian Goodyear. We're here for a pretrial. From the state's perspective, where are we on the case?
We provide discovery. We're here for initial pretrial. I believe counsel is going to ask for additional time to review discovery, which of course we have no objection to. I would just point out that the trial by date in this case is July 13th, so if there is going to be an additional pretrial, we'd ask for a time waiver for that purpose. But otherwise, I think the case is moving along and we're proceeding as we normally do.
Okay, he's charged with OVI, felony 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Shai, anything on behalf of Mr. Abner?
Your Honor, we are going to ask for additional time to continue to go through the discovery on this. He does not have a problem signing a time waiver. We would also like to ask for a bond reduction. He's a self-contractor, so there is work out there for him. He has medical appointments, and he's never missed a court date. I believe it's at $50,000, cash or surety, and community corrections is what it's set at now, and he can't afford that. I am appointed to represent him, so he is indigent. So we'd ask for a reduction in bond. Also, I did file a motion for a furlough for a June 8th appointment in the alternative.
Okay, what are the allegations?
You know, the allegations are that on April 15th, this happened in Franklin Township. The defendant was a not at fault driver in an accident. So someone hit him. Police come on scene. He indicates he wants to be transported to the hospital. He's placed in an ambulance, and the state trooper that responded immediately noticed indicia of intoxication, bloodshot, watery eyes, slurred speech. So he was unsteady on his feet. Smelled a strong odor of alcohol coming from him as they were speaking to him. The officer was able to conduct the HGN. He's obviously didn't do the other test because of the accident. We got 6 out of 6 clues on the HGN. The trooper did not read him the 2255 form because they were beyond 2 hours, but were within the 3 hours requested test. They requested a urine test. He refused. And then he was charged with this felony 3 because it's a prior felony conviction from Butler County for OVI in 2001.
2001.
Or 21, sorry.
21, okay.
2021, my bad.
Okay. And he already has the opportunity to be out on a monitor, is that correct?
Yes, I believe that's attached to his $50,000 cash or surety bond.
Okay. So there's no issue with the monitor, it's just an issue with the 50,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Anything from the state on that?
Judge, he has, I'm not sure extensive is the right word for his criminal history, but he started his criminal behavior in 1981. He went to prison in Arizona for theft and burglary. He was convicted in 96 of burglary in Butler County. He has, I'm not going to go through the misdemeanors, but another burglary in Butler County in 1998. He has a DUI in 98 in Middletown, a number of assault, domestic violence charges, things of that nature. Another OVI in Franklin in 2002. Another OVI in Middletown 2003. OVI Middletown 2004. He has OVI Middletown, oh, I'm sorry, that's the same one, excuse me. And then Butler County in 2004, he was charged with driving under suspension for one of those OVIs. 2005, OVI Franklin. 2006, OVI here in Warren County Court. 2009, OVI in Middletown. 2010, felony for DWI in Butler County. And then in 2018, and I don't know how this happens, But somehow in 2018, he was allowed to plead to a misdemeanor in Miamisburg rather than getting another felony, which he should have. But he has a misdemeanor OVI from, actually the conviction was 2019 in Miamisburg. Then in 2021, he has another felony OVI from Butler County, along with a felony domestic violence in Butler County. That was 2019, I'm sorry. Then 2021 is a felony OVI. And then since then, he has a conviction in 23 for receiving stolen property in Butler County, a conviction for domestic violence in Middletown, and then the current OVI. I'll also tell you that, obviously, from the state's perspective, someone with that history, the OVIs you just heard, he is a substantial danger to the public if he's out on bond. And any devices you can use are not going to stop him from driving. So the only way to stop him from driving is for him to be in jail. I would also point out, Judge, I've listened to a number of his jail calls. In one call, he's speaking with his girlfriend where he's apologizing to her for what she did, and her statement to him was, "I told you this was going to happen," which means that he drives intoxicated on a regular basis. So I think that Mr. Abner is a danger and should remain on the same bond.
To clarify, how many has he had in the last 10 years?
In the last 10 years?
Yes, 21.
So we've got, sorry, Judge, give me a second, I clicked out of it.
I think he's got about 7 or 8 overall.
So the last 10 years. So starting in 2016. So as I mentioned, in 2018, again, somehow he was able to plead to that misdemeanor OVI when it should have been a felony.
Still counts.
And yeah, but it was a conviction. But that's kind of odd, but.
It's 2.
So then there's that one, and then in 2021 he has the felony OVI in Butler County. Pardon me. And then there's a couple that are just beyond 10 years. There's another felony that's 2013.
Okay. So if he had $50,000, he could get out.
It looks that way, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'll modify his bond. Well, how much can he post, do you know?
10,000, maybe 15
It says 10
most.
to 15 at the most.
1,000 or 100?
1,000.
Thousands.
10% of that, is that what you're thinking?
Would,
Yeah.
My family got cars and stuff they can put up for me.
I don't think you can put a car up.
They're
All right.
newer cars.
10% would work.
Or 10%.
I'll modify his bond to $25,000, 10% with a alcohol monitor, TAD monitor. Sir, you
Cash or security.
10%.
Yeah, 10%.
It's the same thing as surety, 10%. The
Don't think I can make that. I know I can't.
he's facing felony 3. Does that go to 36 months on an OVI?
No, Judge, it's, excuse me, 5 years.
5 years. So he could go to prison for 5 years. If you drive, or if you get caught
I'm
drink.
not driving.
Okay, if you test positive for alcohol,
I know.
you're going to have your bond revoked, and you're going to be looking at the high end if you're convicted of these charges.
Is there any way I get OR'd and put on a monitor?
No, because I basically told you what the bond is, and you're going to be on the monitor.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.